everyone. Today, I want to share a personal journey that changed how I see science, learning, and honesty. It all began when I started paying attention to scientific retractions. At first, I saw retractions as embarrassing failures, signs that someone had made a serious mistake or acted dishonestly. In my mind, science was supposed to move forward smoothly, only making small corrections along the way. Retractions felt like cracks in a system I wanted to trust completely. But as I dug deeper and actually read the retraction notices, my perspective began to shift. I realized that retractions weren't always about scandal or wrongdoing. Sometimes, they were about honest mistakes, flawed methods, or new data that changed previous conclusions. Retractions, I learned, were often about correction, not just failure. Reading retractions reminded me that science is written by people, not by perfect systems. Researchers make assumptions, work under pressure, and sometimes interpret incomplete data. Error isn't a flaw unique to bad science, it's part of the human process of discovery. Retractions simply make that reality visible, rather than hiding it. What surprised me most was how much courage it takes to retract work. Publishing research brings recognition and real consequences. Admitting a mistake publicly can risk one's reputation. Choosing correction over comfort isn't easy. Retractions showed me that intellectual honesty isn't about never being wrong. It's about responding responsibly when mistakes happen. This realization helped me appreciate the integrity behind the act of correcting the record, even when it's uncomfortable. For this experience, I believed credibility in science came from confidence and consistency. But retractions taught me that true credibility comes from transparency. A system willing to expose its own errors is actually stronger than one that hides them. Retractions may feel uncomfortable, but they signal that accuracy matters more than image. I also learned that a retracted study isn't always worthless. Sometimes, useful data or ideas remain, even if the main conclusion was flawed. Retraction means something important needs correction, not that everything was wrong. This changed how I read research. I stopped treating published papers as final truths and became more attentive to methods, sample size, and limitations. I now see research as an ongoing conversation, not a set of definitive answers. Retractions taught me that intellectual honesty isn't a one-time decision, it's a practice. It means revisiting conclusions, responding to new evidence, and accepting discomfort. It's about choosing accuracy over ego again and again. After reading retractions, I stopped seeing published research as the final word. Instead, I became more skeptical in a responsible way, always looking for limitations and questioning results. Scientific retractions showed me that integrity is revealed not when everything goes smoothly, but when things go wrong. Admitting error, correcting the record, and choosing transparency over pride are signs that science is alive, not broken. This lesson extends beyond science. It's a reminder that honesty and growth come from facing our mistakes, not hiding them. Closing, scientific retractions have taught me that integrity is revealed not when things go smoothly, but when they don't. Admitting error, correcting the record, and choosing transparency over pride are signs that science is alive and evolving. Mistakes do not erase contributions. They highlight the ongoing human nature of discovery. This perspective has changed not only how I read research, but also how I approach learning and honesty in my own life. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope these insights help you see science and mistakes in a new light.